A couple of years ago, a horror game was released on mobile devices called Granny. We played it and reviewed it, thinking very little of it overall. Little would we know that a few months later it would have an incredible surge of popularity, resulting in many copycat games desperate to try and squeeze some of that ad money for themselves. Such was the popularity of that game that still to this day one of the most searched for keywords on our very own site is Granny. Interestingly, its fan base seems to be of a younger age, unusual considering its horror themes. With the original's popularity finally waning, it's finally time for Granny Chapter 2 to be unleashed. A sequel that makes only small changes to the formula and little else. I mean, why change something that worked, even if it was flawed as hell? You awake in a filthy bedroom, just one room of a large house and have 5 days to escape. Solve puzzles to unlock doors and dodge dangerous traps, all while the titular character of Granny stalks the halls. That's the first game's description, and it applies here, albeit with one major difference, and that is the introduction of Grandpa. Yes, that's right, Granny Chapter 2 introduces a second villain that will hunt you around the house. If you thought it was tough with just Granny, well, you've not seen anything yet. It's near impossible to find your way through to the exit with both of them stalking the halls. Every floorboard seems to creak. Crouching has no real effect except to make you slower, and there's no escaping the pair once they spot you. The best you can hope for is a nearby hiding spot, but won't be long until they're chasing you down once again. Happily, you can customize your game though to make it easier, or if you're a real glutton for punishment, you can up the difficulty even more. You can play a practice mode where Granny and Grandpa aren't home, allowing you to explore freely, or you can make it so that only one of the elders is present instead of both. There's a few changes present, and they're welcome as the game is just so damn tough. Visually, it's not exactly an improvement over the original. However, whereas that one was buggy, this sequel is at least a more refined experience. If you love the first game, you'll love this just as much. However, if you, like us, couldn't quite understand the appeal, your mind won't be changed here.